Hey, Facebook, Instagram, shut down, power out. Why? Well, that I'm not sure. I know old Marky Zuckerberg is having some issues with the government, but the bigger issue is you, the home business owner. How does this affect you? That's the issue. A lot of guys, I'm sorry, not guys, girls too. A lot of home business owners are growing their business through Facebook groups, through Messenger. Well, today you can't talk to any of those people, can you? No, you can't. We've been preaching for a while now. You don't own Facebook. You don't own social media. You don't own YouTube. But what you do own is your email list, your blog. Those are the only two things you own online. And right now, I guarantee you there's a lot of people who are sad and frustrated because they can't do business as usual. Some people have new products coming out right now that they want to share with their people, but they can't. You know why you can't? Because you did not grow your email list. I love social media. I love it. I love Facebook. I love Instagram. I love Twitter. I love um, YouTube. I love it. But here's the thing. I know I don't own it. So my goal is to take the people that I meet on social media and move them to a platform that I own, my email list or my blog. And you have to do the same thing. Okay, all the people that's in your Facebook group, you've worked hard over the years to grow, gone, and you can't do nothing about it. Nothing. Not one thing. You have no idea where to find them. But if you had took those same people and moved them to your email list. Now how do you do that? How do you do that, Mark? Well, if they're in your Facebook group, it's a pretty good chance that they're there because you have something they want. You have something to offer that they like, right? Well, knowing that, like this is the home business owner show, right? What I talk about, I talk about home business owners, right? And things that's going on in the home business industry. So naturally, my Facebook group, I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing on here, talking about different things I have, but I also offer them free products, free information, free service in exchange for their email list. Because I know that something like this could happen. So now I'm prepared. And another thing, sometimes Facebook don't like for you to constantly ask people to buy something or constantly showing your products. I mean, you can have a business page, but even with your business page, they only show so much because they want you to spend money, right? Well, with your email list, you can promote as much as you want. It don't cost you a dime. Why? Because you already done the work once. That's it. You do the work, you give value in return for an email. That's it. It's not very hard. I suspect that Facebook will be back, right? It'll be back. But what about today? What about tomorrow? We don't know. So what are we doing? We're just waiting. We're just waiting. It took the control out of your hands. That won't happen with an email list. You have to take control of your business. And part of that is having an email list. I'm just going to go one step farther and say your real business online is your email list. Serving your email list. Why? Because that's all you own online, that and your blog. Your blog, if you have a blog, you don't necessarily have to have a blog. But if you look at the big companies, if you look at the top earners, they all have blogs. But I guarantee you, the people who say blogging is dead, if they are a top earner or a big company, I guarantee you they have a blog. Come on, man. Come on. What's the saying? Follow the money. Follow who got the money. I bet you Russell Brunson has an email list. You're probably on his email list. Because if you're watching this, you're in the home business industry. Tony Robinson have an email list. Bet you that. Come on. Les Brown, they all have email lists. You should be doing the same thing. You should be doing the same thing. It's all you own is your email list online. That in your blog. I put in the descriptions where you could get where you can start an email for free. I also I believe I put in the description where you can take a free grow your email list challenge, and then I also put a course that I got as well. I bought it as well, where you can really learn the secrets of building the email list and to monetize it. Well, guys, I'm gonna stop here, but you don't own social media. Don't get caught like this again. I just sent out an email to my people. Now, here's the crazy thing, right? Usually when I send out an email, it take a while before a nice chunk of people open it. It usually take a couple of hours before I'm gonna say before 500 people open the emails. It usually take a couple of hours. I titled the email Facebook shut down, and it took probably 2 minutes. Right. And I haven't even checked. I bet you some people already have joined this email list challenge. I hope you join the email list challenge. Don't get caught like this again. I'm your boy Ward from wardfund.com. Go check out my blog. Hey, it's doing big things over there. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. And you know this was serious. I went live on YouTube.